Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg. Today we're going to take a look at the Phosphor Touch Time watch. Now there are two versions of this watch. Essentially they do the same thing, it's just a matter of the band. The watch starts at $159, and that's for the version I have here, which includes this silicone band or rubber band that comes in a couple different colors. There is a metal version as well that has a steel bracelet that'll cost you a little bit more. Now, I already have the watch out of the box. Really the only thing in here is the watch and then an instruction manual and the watch guarantee. You can see here the presentation box. So the cool thing about this watch is it's what I'll call a semi-smart watch. So I've been wearing the Pebble for quite some time, and while I've been somewhat pleased with it, it's not without its faults. First of all, the battery life in the Pebble is absolutely atrocious. I find myself having to charge it every 2 days or so. The user replaceable batteries, you can see right here on the back, in this watch will last up to 1 year. So there's no charging required. Second of all, the build quality on this is so much better. The Pebble is plastic. This has a metal casing that you recognize the moment you pick it up. It just feels that much better, and the band is thicker and more comfortable to wear. And finally, there are no clunky buttons. This watch has an all touch screen like interface. So there's a single button here that if you tap and hold on, you get the unlock screen, and then to unlock the watch you swipe up, and there is a beeping noise that you get, which you can turn off, which alerts you that you've now successfully unlocked the watch. And you can see in the upper left hand corner there's an unlock icon letting you know that it's unlocked, and it just relocked because it only stays unlocked for a few seconds. So again, you tap and hold and then you swipe up. Now to interact with the watch, you actually swipe on the screen, and you can do that a couple different ways. You can go side to side to view all of the applications that come pre-installed in the watch. And that's what makes this, like I said, what we'll call semi-smart watch. There aren't a ton of applications in here, but there are some. You can see there's a reminders app, calculator app, a lunar app, the settings app I'll show you in a second. And then you've got a couple other things. Kind of have to be slow to swipe. There's a calendar, there's a stopwatch, there's world time, and then there's alarms. And if you swipe again, you get to the watch face. It also has 6 different watch faces that you can swipe up and down to scroll through. So as I swipe through, you can see a couple of them are analog. That one is world time. There are some digital ones, and then I'm back to the one I had. In addition to the 6 watches, you can also invert the screen. So right now I have it with the white face and black text. You can make it so that it has a black background with white text. So essentially you'll have 12 different variations of the watch faces to scroll through. It also has a backlight, which if you double tap on the little button right there will illuminate the backlight as well. And then like I mentioned, it has these apps built in. Now the reason I say it's kind of a semi-smartwatch is this doesn't sync up with anything. So there are no like notifications from your phone or anything like that. Essentially it's all done on the watch itself. So here's the calculator, which you can see, you know, it takes a little bit of practice before you realize, you know, how exactly where to tap. You can see I have to swipe down to get to the plus. But once you learn exactly like where to press, it becomes kind of second nature to use it. But as I mentioned, everything has to be done here on the watch. So if you want to add a new reminder, you can set the date with a little icon. But again, you're doing it all on the watch itself. There's nothing, like I mentioned, that syncs up with your phone. Still, that being said, I find this functionality so much more easier to use than the Pebble. I really like the swipe face aspect of it as opposed to the clunky buttons on the side that the Pebble offers. So this is just a plain fun watch. I don't think it's fair to necessarily call it a smartwatch, although it does, like I said, have some of the characteristics that a smartwatch has, except minus the syncing with your phone. It's just a fun, well-built, easy to use, and unique digital watch. So if you're in the market for a new watch that, you know, you might have fun playing around with and interacting with, the Phosphor Touch Time is worth a look. It comes in a bunch of different colors. It won't cost you a lot at $159. And what you're getting is a really unique, fun, kind of whimsical digital watch that you can wear around and play with. So that's been my brief look at the Phosphor Touch Time. You can learn more about it via the link I'll have in the video description. I'll also have a link down there to my full review of this over on runaroundtech.com. You can see more photos and all that over there. As always, if you have any questions about this product or anything else, be sure to drop me a line down below. Otherwise, have a great day.